What is up, everybody, and welcome to another NFL prediction video. This video will be for Week 7 of the NFL season. As you could see above me, our new record is 52-41, which means last week we did go 9-6. Another not so great record. If you hear like a baby next to me, it's because there is a baby next to me. So I'm gonna try and make this a little quick. We have a little bit of a different thing here because this is like the only one I could find, so it has like the NFL kickoff stuff. It has the team. I actually do kind of like it because if you see in the bottom right, it shows which teams are on a bye. So if I can use this one again, I might use it. It just has like these two things in here, that don't really need to be there, but that's fine. Let's go through last week because last week was very weird. So obviously I picked the Eagles to beat the Giants. The Giants beat them. I picked Dallas to beat Carolina. Carolina beat them. Let's see. I did pick Detroit to beat Kansas City, and Kansas City won. I picked Atlanta to beat Buffalo. Atlanta won. And I picked Washington to beat Chicago, and Chicago won. So last week was very weird. I feel like the last couple weeks have just been weird. Like, it's hard to pick. So, I mean, we're still have a decent record. It's not great, but we'll try and get it better this week. So tonight we have Pittsburgh versus the Bengals. I'm going to go Pittsburgh. Joe Burrow's still not back. Joe Flacco, I don't think is going to cut it. We have Rams versus Jacksonville. Jacksonville's been kind of one of those sleeper teams this year. It is in London. The Jaguars usually do perform pretty well in London. You know what? I'm going to go with Jacksonville. When I first saw this game, I said, oh, the Rams are going to win. But I'm actually going to go Jacksonville. Patriots, Tennessee. This one's easy for me. Patriots. Titans just fired their head coach 7 weeks into the season. Saints versus Bears. The Bears got that one. Dolphins, Browns. I think the Browns are actually favored, which is surprising to me. I'm actually going to go with the Dolphins. I can see why the Browns are favored because Dolphins are like, I don't even know what's happening with the Dolphins right now, but I think they're going to win this game. Panthers versus Jets. I'm going to go Panthers. I just think Panthers are the better team. The Jets have yet to win a game this year. Panthers coming off a victory over Dallas. Like, they got the momentum right now. Jets look terrible. They don't even have a win. Eagles versus Vikings. This is a must-win for the Philadelphia Eagles. If the Eagles go into Minnesota and lose a third straight game, like right now, I would say that I'm a little nervous. I'm not like a lot of these other fans who are thinking the season's over at 4-2 in Week 7. Like, I'm not there yet. But if they go into Minnesota and lose to the Vikings, then I'm going to start worrying. Especially if they go into Minnesota this week and lose and then face the Giants again next week and get beat again by the Giants. So this is a must win by the Eagles. I am actually going to go with my team, the Eagles. I know everybody thinks the world is ending because they lost 2 straight games. Like, they're still 4-2. They're still in the lead in the division. Like, if they can win this game, they'll be back, and I'll feel a lot better. Raiders versus the Chiefs. I gotta go the Chiefs, even though the Chiefs themselves are on kind of a. I mean, they beat the Lions, but they're not exactly where people thought they were gonna be either. Giants versus Denver. All this talk about the Giants, Cam Scatterbo and Jackson Dart are this amazing duo. They obviously did just beat the Eagles pretty easily. But in my opinion, watching the game, I also think that the Eagles shot themselves in the foot many, many times. They were driving down the field with a chance to get back into the game, and Jalen Hurts threw an interception. And then on the next drive, which led to a touchdown, and then on the next drive, they were running down the field again, and then A.J. Dillon fumbled. So they definitely shot themselves in the foot that game. I'm going to go with Denver to beat them. The Giants fans had their little fun with beating the Eagles. And now it's time for them to go back to reality that they are a trash team and the Broncos are going to destroy them. All right. Colts versus Chargers. I'm actually going to go with Colts. I have to go Colts. I mean, the Chargers are very good. This game could go either way, but I'm actually going to go with the Colts. Green Bay, Arizona. I'm going to go Green Bay to beat Arizona. Washington versus Dallas. I actually want the Dallas Cowboys to win, and I think the Dallas Cowboys are actually going to win. The Cowboys defense is very bad. I could see Washington scoring a lot of points. And even winning this game, but I think Dallas is going to win. I think it's going to be a shootout. Both teams are going to score a lot. Then again, it's a division game, so it could be a defensive battle. But the way the Dallas Cowboys defense has been playing this year, Jaden Daniels is going to have like 400 yards total, rushing and passing. Like, I don't know. But I'm going to go with Dallas. I actually am starting to hate Washington more than I hate Dallas, which is kind of scary. It's scary. Falcons versus 49ers. I'm going to go with the 49ers, even though the Falcons are coming off a win over the Bills. The Falcons have a weird way of playing very bad and then playing very good, then playing very bad, then playing very good, then playing very bad. Yeah. So they played good last week, so now they're going to play bad against the 49ers, and I got the 49ers winning. Monday night, we have 2 games. There's a game starting at 10 p.m. That's kind of crazy. That game's not going to end till like 2 o'clock in the morning. Tampa Bay versus the Lions. I'm going to have to go with... Tampa Bay is playing pretty good. They've only lost 1 game, and it was to the Eagles. So it is in Detroit, though. This is going to be a really good game. I'm going to go with Detroit. Sorry. Got to deal with the baby. But yeah, I'm going to go with Detroit. Even though this game could go either way, both teams are really good. I wouldn't be surprised if Tampa Bay won. That's going to be a game I'm not going to bet on. I'll probably bet on like the players, but I'm not going to touch the money line. I'd actually take the over for that game, if anything. Houston versus Seattle. I'm going to go Seattle. And there you have it. Sorry it was kind of rushed, but I kind of gave some reasoning to why I picked some of these teams. Let's go through and do our like 5-team money line. Even though it hasn't hit since like the first time I did it. Let's see. Number 1 is going to be Pats over Titans. Sorry, guys. I'm going to make this quick so I can take care of him. Bears over Saints is going to be number 2. Number 3 is going to be Carolina over the Jets. 4 is going to be Chiefs over Raiders. And 5 is going to be Green Bay over Arizona. So there you have it. That's my money line. That is my picks for week 7. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hopefully this record is better next week, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.